This time at the Quick Speed Shop, I'm starting to build the seat for the Model A Doodlebug. So I went to an estate sale and I found these brackets, which are, I think, some kind of engine bracket or something. I'm not sure what they are. I'll show you what one looks like. There was 3 of them coming to the forefront of the action. Bam! So I got this bracket. It's got a rubber isolator in the bottom, and I'm not sure if it goes like this or if it goes like this. But I bought 3 of them in an estate sale, and I did it because they're going to be awesome seat brackets for the Doodlebug here. And I wanted to mount them on the rubber side down, so I mounted this one up, but the rubber's so old it was going to rip off, so I had to ditch the rubber brackets. I went right on the frame, but what I've done is I've bolted them down to the frame, and I'm guesstimating where my seating position is going to be, and I'm going to have 2 little bucket seats with a shifter in between, and I'm going to have to make some kind of framework across here. But this curved part up here, I'm going to cut this off and make it flat, so I'm going to use this lower curved section, and it'll give a little bit of hidey hole action under the seat back here. But I'm working on figuring this out. And I also went at the auction, at the estate sale, I found the emergency brake handle for this. So this is going to mount up here next to the front transmission there, so that's cool. And I've also gone and put the floorboards in. I had some repot floorboards, or homemade ones, I don't know, they're plywood like Ford had. But I went and I've hinged that. When I trim these brackets up, this will open all the way, so I can get to the transmission real easy. And I'm either going to put the battery up there or put the battery back here. But this is starting to come together for final action. Uh-oh, I got all happy with the whiz bang here. I cut the whole top loop off these brackets. So now, I got shifter face here. This is going to bolt on here, and I've got some 2-inch angle iron I'm going to weld on here, and I'm going to replace the top of this to flatten these brackets out. That'll give me a nice flat seat bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and tack all this together and get this mounted up, and then I'll start building the framework. Let me I'll weld these, tack these on, and then I'll get the flat seat bottoms here, and we can go from there. Like that. But first, I gotta go catch the end of the Daytona 500. They just had that big wreck with 10 to go. I'm waiting for them to clean up, and I'm gonna go watch the end of the race before I finish this up. So I'm gonna turn the TV back on and get to that. But we'll be right back for more Doodlebug action in a minute. Okay, the race got real exciting. Whole bunch of crashing and beating and banging. Denny Hamlin won. Back at the Doodlebug. Just gonna compose here with the plywood. So I'll be sitting up like this. I'll probably reverse these transmissions. I'll use the front transmission for my my range selector for either direct drive 4th gear or the downrange ones, and then I'll use this 4-speed to actually do the shifting, because it's going to be right where my seat is. It'll be a lot more comfortable and easy to shift with. But I have the back of the seat, probably a short little back, and then the bottom here, and then the seat here, so I'll have 2 seats and we can go riding around. The only thing I'm concerned about is if you get bounced off this thing, I got the steering wheel to hang on to, but the passenger is going to be sitting up here, and if you get bounced out of this thing here, the tire is going to immediately run you over, and that's going to be bad. So I'm trying to figure out how to put some kind of safety loop around the seat, at least to give you something to hold on to. If you want to wear a bump, you don't get immediately thrown off. So after I get the seats made, I'll probably bend up a piece of tubing and come off around the seat and around and down here, so you'll have a little bit of something to hang on to. Or I might put some lap belt seat belts in this, which I don't really want to, because I'm sure no Doodlebugs had seat belts, but it would really suck to get bounced out and immediately run over by these big back tires. That would spoil your day, so I don't want that to happen. So I'm still thinking about what to do about that. This thing sits real tall now. I'm like 5 feet in the air. This thing's like a monster truck. So I'm up high. Well, I guess it's like the same height as like a tractor. You're up in the air quite a bit. Waiting for the heater to shut off. Come on, bro. All right, bam, check this out. I got my school bus seats here. These are out of a short bus. And I'm just trying to mock this up for the feel of what I got here. And I think I made the seat brackets too tall because I've got good leg room here. There's not a lot of leg room in these Model A trucks when the stock cab's on here. I've actually got the seat back probably a little bit farther than would be in a stock truck. But I like to have a little bit of leg room here to push on this. But I've got the seat too high. I don't really got a lot of room between the steering wheel and my legs here. And this thing's also super tall. I mean, this ceiling's 8 foot tall, and I can touch it sitting in the seat. So you can imagine I'm sitting way up in the air on this thing. So I think I've just tacked these brackets on. I'm going to go ahead, I think I'm going to cut 3 inches off these seat brackets and drop the seat down about 3 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and zing these seat brackets off, drop them down, tack these back on 3 inches lower, and then reevaluate my seat situation. All right, bam, check it out. I've got the seat mount made and all finished up here. I just got to weld 2 tabs on it for the inside mounts, but I cut the, like I said, I cut the seat brackets down to 3 inches from where they were. The seat fits perfect now. I'm at a nice comfortable height here. My steering wheel is pretty nice. I got about 5 inches from here to the floor, which is about stock Model A height. And a couple of things I did while I was at it, I cut the old shifter handle off that came straight back, and I had the shifter, I had another shifter that was all seized up, and I cut the handle off that, and I reshaped it so I've got better action here for shifting gears here. I got put first gear right next to the steering wheel, and seconds back here, and then third here, and fourth, and then reverse is down here. I can reach it real easy. I can drive right nice here. But also I had to worry about the first shifter here. So first gear and third gear up into the dash, but second gear is here. So I had to make sure when this transmission was in second, I had to make sure I didn't have a collision here. As you can see, I can just get this shifter here and this shifter here. I can still get my hand on it. It's about as close as I want to get it, but now I can bang all my gears. So now this one's in second, so there'd be second, or I could put this one up in third, and I could put this one in third. You know, be cruising. I got all kinds of ranges. I could put this one in fourth, so this is back in third. You know, I can split the ranges all over the place with this thing. It's got 8 forward gears now. But this is coming out awesome. Let me throw the other seat on here. We can check that out. All right, bam, there we go. Now we got both seats on here. It should be real nice. Got just enough room. We got a little bit of room in here to do a shifting down in the middle. Let me show you how you climb on here. So I think I'm going to make a step out of some rebar that matches the rebar that's other place on this. I'm going to make a loop down here because I don't want people pulling on the cowl. What you're going to have to kind of do is like step on the step, push on the tire, grab the steering wheel, and get up in. Bam. All right, so I'm real happy with the way these seats came out. This is going to be awesome. Be nice in here cruising. I'm going to work on some kind of safety action here to keep you from tumbling into the tire because that would ruin your day. But next time I got a secret surprise coming up for what we're going to do with the rear of this thing. So you got to come back for that. But in the meantime, I'm going to put a circle over there on the Kara Wilson unit. Go ahead and hit that to subscribe. Putting out new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So tell your friends. Hit the bell for the alerts. And then as always, we'll see you again at the Quick Speed Shop. Can you see my hand? There it is. At the Quick Speed Shop. Let me fall out of this thing. Here we go! Ah!